a Bermuda Triangle example. I want you to try this one all on your own before watching the whole video. So really pause, give it a go, try, actually try your hardest, and then if you get stuck or when you're finished, press play. Here's the solution. The Bermuda Triangle is also known as Devil's Triangle. Is a triangle region in the Atlantic Ocean where ships and planes have allegedly disappeared. The largest angle of the triangle is approximately 8 degrees more than the smallest angle of the triangle. The middle angle is approximately 7 degrees more than the smallest angle. Find the measure of each angle. So there's some background information that we have to solve this equation. First, triangle, 3 angles, right? So here, just by their labeling, I'm going to say that L is equal to the largest angle. You can use X, Y, and Z, P, R, Q, whatever you want. It doesn't matter. Smallest angle and middle angle. M is equal to the middle angle. And again, this is degree. And then S, I'm going to give my S little feet so we know it's an S and not a 5, is equal to the smallest angle degree. All right, so 1, we've got all of our variables labeled and defined so we know exactly what's what. Next, I go sentence by sentence and I pick out information. So with Bermuda Triangle, if we're talking about angles, we know that all of the angles of a triangle add up to what? 180. So this is also kind of background. I know that my largest plus middle plus smallest angles all have to add up to 180 degrees. So the fact that it's a triangle and it's dealing with angles, we may need this, we may not need this. I like to write it down anyways. All right, next sentence. The largest angle of the triangle is, okay, so L equals approximately 8 degrees more, so then 8 plus, then what? Then the smallest angle of the triangle, okay. So smallest angle plus 8 equals the largest. The middle angle is, all right, so M equals 7 more than the smallest angle. So 7 plus smallest angle. Find the measure of each angle. All right, so I'm looking at these 3 equations. So these are the 3 equations that we have. L plus M plus S equals 180. I'm going to refer to that as equation 1 just for sake of my speaking. L equals 8 plus S. I'm going to call that equation 2. M equals 7 plus S. I am going to call equation 3. So the whole deal, remember the whole point is to solve for all the various angles. So how are we going to do it? S. S is the key. Since all 3 equations have S in them, that's what we're going to use. We're going to make substitutions step by step so that we eventually end up with one long equation all in S. S is the key. So if you're not quite sure where to start, just look at all your equations and see if they have any variable in common. So in this case, it is S. So I'm going to just work my way 3 to 1. So 3, 2, 1. So with 3, M equals 7 plus S. Well, in turn, that gives me that M minus 7 equals S. Now, what I can do with that is, with equation 2, if L equals 8 plus S, then I can say that L minus 8 equals S. Now that I have equation 2 and 3 in terms of S, I'm going to take equation 1 and substitute in L. Well, actually, I don't know if I needed to. Well, yeah, okay. Ooh, yeah, this is okay. Ooh, yeah, oh, even better. Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay, so we're substituting L, M, and S. So S equals L minus 8, S equals M minus 7. Actually, we're going to save this for later. Save for later when we're solving for things. 1. Since 2 and 3 are already in terms of S, what you can do is a straight substitution N. So L, instead of L, I'm writing 8 plus S. Plus, instead of M, for equation 1, I'm writing 7 plus S. And then plus S equals 180. Now that equation 1 is in terms of S, we can just combine like terms. So I've got that 3S plus 15 equals 180. Now subtract over the 15, so 3S is equal to, what is that, 165? So then S is equal to whatever 165 divided by 3 is. What is that? 55. Cool. All right. So now that S is 55, let me make sure I'm still on screen. Oh yeah. Okay. So now that S is 55, oh, actually we end up not needing this, and that's totally fine. I thought this problem was going to be harder than expected. So ignore that. But while it's here, just keep in mind that sometimes you might need to translate an equation to be equal to another variable, right? What we did many videos ago when we just solved for literal equations. So now that we have S is equal to 5, we can easily solve for L and M. Because L equals 8 plus S. So this is 8 plus 55, which is equal to how much? How much is it? 8 plus, let's see, 55 is 63. That's what my brain thought, but for whatever reason, it just didn't want to agree. Now M is equal to 7 plus S. So this is 7 plus 55, so this is 62. And to make sure that we are correct, you should always see that if 63 plus 62 plus 55 equals 180. So let's find out. 63 plus 62 plus 55, yep, checks out. So here is the Bermuda Triangle.